Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Naruto Shippuden episode 132. Now guys, before we start, no, I'm not gonna talk about the last episode, we just saw it. So there's no need, I'm literally jumping into the next one right away. But I do have to point out the fact that even though Jiraiya is blowing my mind with his new moves, the way he looks and everything, his fighting style, him being serious for the first time, I'm really enjoying him. But at the same time, I'm kind of afraid, like even though I am seeing all of that from Jiraiya, I am still afraid because this other dude, Pain, doesn't seem to be breaking composure or to be impressed. Okay, he doesn't seem to be impressed at all. He's just standing there with a blank expression on his face that still says, I am God. You are nothing, a single-celled organism that hasn't developed at all, okay? That's how he's treating Jiraiya. And Jiraiya's just shrugging it all off, like being goofy and everything, but at the same time, I am kind of afraid for our sensei because I love Jiraiya, man. I love Jiraiya and I still don't like the fact that we got all those flashbacks. I get it. We need to understand the story, the similarities between these guys, the connection. But at the same time, it could be construed as one of the Orochimaru flashbacks, you know, like his death is imminent, like Jiraiya's. So I don't want that to happen. So yeah, I just want to point out that this scares me. The only fact that kind of, you know, makes me feel a little better is they showed Toby to be like one of the leaders, the main leader. So this guy can be killed off, okay? He's not the main guy, okay? So yeah, if he was the main guy, I would really be worried because this is his first fight and I don't believe that a character that was so built up would be disposed of that easily by the first fight he fights. So I don't know what's gonna happen here, but yeah, this is getting intense. I am here for it, but at the same time, I am literally on the edge of my seat. So guys, before we start, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, ring that bell for notifications, guys. Follow me on Instagram, join my Discord server, and let's jump right into this reaction. Let's go. And yeah, he summoned people this time. And they all have the eyes. What the hell is going on? I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I gotta stop because like all the animals, all the soundings had those eyes. So now he summoned people. They still have those eyes. Does that mean that he's controlling all of them with the eyes? Is that the power of these eyes? Also, these people. Like we saw in one of the previous episodes in the end, when he switched the body, we saw that there were a lot of bodies there, like I think 6 or 7. So are these 2 bodies one of those 6 or 7 bodies that we saw in those machines? Or are these completely different people, like Kabuto's corpses that he could control or something like that? Somebody explain in the comments without spoiling. Let's continue.
3 of them. What's going on?
So many questions.
Here? How could there be 3
Yeah.
Must be his jutsu. There has to be some kind of trick behind it.
Yes.
This would happen just as I was about to prepare dinner.
Ma, never mind about that. Just stay focused on the opponent in front of us, you got it?
What did you just say to me?
Well, I guess it's about time for me to make my move. From this moment onward, let Sage Jutsu prevail and triumph! Look to the halos and heavenly canopies! Gallant Jiraiya shall...
Quit yakking in our ears so loud, would ya?
Oh, my posturing keeps getting interrupted today.
But not gonna lie, all his posturing, the way he says it, is kind of cool. Like even though he doesn't get to finish them because here the Toad slapped them and then that Toad kind of lost composure and, you know, broke Jiraiya's stance. But everything he says is so cool, but they just have to make it goofy. They just have to make it goofy, man.
Let's wrap this up quick. I have to get home. I do have to whip up some dinner, you know.
Ma, this guy's eyes are a much bigger issue than any dinner. Now stay alert. This is the ultimate visual jutsu.
I don't care. Don't you dare belittle a housewife's dilemma of what to cook day
At
in
least-
and day
at
out,
least
you
they're
ungrateful
optimistic.
old coot.
How dare you use that tone of voice with me? I was only trying to look out for you, you know?
And whoever asked you to look
Are you
out for me?
serious?
Who are the ones yakking in whose ears now?
Ooh, I love how they made it sound like the frogs. You know, as they were bickering, I heard a glimpse of frogs, like, you know, like the real frog. I love that detail. I loved that detail. But what a time to have a spousal argument, man. Oh, this guy went on the offensive and got the face kicked out of him, man.
Not bad.
He broke his nose piercing. He was like, nope, where the hell do you think you're going, man? Jiraiya's OP, man.
Now, can we put aside your spousal differences for once and get this battle over with already?
Huh. Fine, I'll cook up some fried beans tonight. Boy, bring the oil and paw your win style.
Yes, ma'am! Sage Art, add the boiling oil!
What? So it was fire, oil, and what was the third thing? Water? No, that's some jutsu, man. All three can perform. What? That guy kinda
You think it worked?
stuck in front of those two. Worked like a shield. What?
Oh, the oil just vanished.
This should have been blasted by it.
He evaporated it?
There's tricks up his sleeve, too.
Ooh, taking off the shoes.
How about all of us go check it out in close combat?
Let's go.
Okay, before we do that, I just gotta point out the Jiraiya really this form of his, because did you saw like, why don't we go and check it out for ourselves in close combat? And then he continued to transform like into a toad to be more agile and versatile. I love it. But at the same time, do you remember, like, he really reminds me of Frieza's from Dragon Ball, or Frieza's men, like the Doria and Zarbon. Zarbon was like very cute and good with the ladies, but his ultimate form was this disgusting frog-like creature. So was he maybe an inspiration for this? Like, it was so similar. Like, he was literally a gross, pumped up frog toad. Like I love it. Okay, so I just had to point that out for all of my Dragon Ball friends out there. Man, I am... So many questions, man. Let's go. Woo! That was fast!
Massive Rasengan!
Massive Rasengan! Kinda like Naruto's giant Rasengan. What?
He's absorbing my whole jutsu. That must be what he did earlier, too.
What? How can he...
Behind you!
Huh?
Okay, that's convenient. He has more than two eyes.
Back.
What?
What? He blocked my Sage Mode attack without even looking.
What? I was just about to say, like, Jiraiya didn't even see the guy from behind, but the toad did, so, you know, Jiraiya has more than two eyes, so he can see even behind him. And then this guy was like, just blocked Jiraiya's kick from, like, he didn't even see it. Wait, this guy kind of saw it. So,
Sage Art! Emily Zenma!
okay, I enjoy. Again, this guy didn't see it, but the other dude did. Ooh, that's a panda. Okay, yep, they're emphasizing the eyes more and more, so they are linked. They're visually linked, so they can see. Like, so, oh, that's so cool. It's cool that Jiraiya has that, but he has that in a less advanced form, let's call it, because he has toads on his shoulders, so they have two eyes as well, so that's 6 eyes, including Jiraiya's too. But these guys are in the same position, only they're like linked, so if this guy's looking this way and you're attacking him from behind, that guy's standing over there and he sees it, so this guy can react without him himself seeing it. That's dope. There's like, they're both so similar, but yet so different. I love it. That must be it.
A wasted movement. I would have gotten him if he had dodged that attack. But instead, he blocked it with a summoning without ever turning around.
Oh.
What's going on? Blocking my attacks not once, but twice.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, man, what I just said. Because did you see how, like, they emphasize the eyes 3 times? Like, Yeah, I'm
No verbal signals or even eye contact between them at all. Even if all three are sensory types, they still have to see an attack coming to be able to counter it. Kebari Senbon is my fastest jutsu, and it has the widest attack range of all the jutsu in my arsenal. The only way to defend against it is with a shield, like he just did, and without even looking. Somehow he simply knew. These guys are no ordinary clones.
You said they have a trick up their sleeves, and you were right, Jiraiya boy.
What?
Haven't you noticed it yet?
No, what is it?
When we got behind these guys earlier, you picked your target and attacked him from his blind spot, isn't
Okay.
that right?
Yeah, he did.
Back then, one of the other guys, he was staring right at us the entire time.
Yes, thank you, old toad grandpa looking guy, voice amazing. Like, I love you, man, okay? I'm not the only one who noticed. They really emphasize the eyes. So at least somebody's paying attention. So, yeah, I'm telling you, Jiraiya and his two toads, like, it's the same. They have 6 eyes, so, like, Jiraiya can be looking this way, and the toad can be looking behind his back saying, hey, watch your back, okay? But these guys, they don't talk to each other. It's like they're completely connected. Like Jiraiya said, if they're all sensory type, you know, and their eyes are connected because they have the same eyes, okay? That makes sense. So they don't need to tell each other. They can sense it. They can sense the other one seeing it. Or maybe this guy is seeing behind his back through that guy's eyes. Maybe they're all visually linked and at the same time looking from all perspectives. Damn, so many possibilities. What?
Yeah, I noticed that too, but I didn't think anything of it. I saw absolutely no signs that they were signaling each other in any way, either verbally or with eye contact.
That's it. It's their eyes. All 3 of them have the exact same eyes.
Yes!
What if that trick is that they can share whatever they see with each other? Each sees what the other see.
Man.
So all 3 pairs of eyes are sharing images then. That's what your hypothesis is?
That's right.
Same
That's
here.
what I suspect.
That makes sense.
What in tarnation are they?
Okay, I don't know. What? Is that a snake? Wait, that guy has his eyes closed.
This is bad. Under these circumstances where my ninjutsu is being nullified, to face all 3 at once is just too much.
Yeah, I agree with this. Like, maybe he should retreat or something. Like, there's 3 of them, and that guy, that one of those guys can absorb his, like, how did he do that? He absorbed not 1 but 2 gigantic jutsus, man, and he just stood like what?
At this rate, if I enter battle, even in Sage mode, I'll be killed. I never imagined he would be this strong.
Fall back for now, Jiraiya.
Yes,
Right.
I agree. Wow, brava. This is a great representation of the might of this guy
Escaped into the pipes.
without having to kill off Jiraiya. I like it. I'm all for this, okay? Because they really emphasize how strong this leader is. But at the same time, they preserved a great character like Jiraiya. And I prayed that this is how the show is gonna go. So I love this. Let's go. So he retreated.
Why are we running away?
We have to analyze the 6 paths
Yeah.
and come up with a strategy.
6.
We need some time to put it all together. Now, those 3 may all look different, but each of them has the same distinctive pupils. In short, every one of them seems to possess the 6 paths Rinnegan.
Okay, one else thing I need to notice, they don't all, like, they all possess the same eyes, but at the same time, they all have these weird shapes embedded into their skin. Like, you know, okay, it's piercings, that's the way they look, but the summoning things also had them. So, that's another thing, man.
But even if one of those 3 guys really is Nagato, I can't believe there are that many people milling around with the Rinnegan.
True!
What in the world is going on here?
Yeah, true, because he himself said, when he explained it the first time, he said, like, I believed it to be a myth, but here I'm actually seeing these eyes. So that's 1 in 100 million that possesses these eyes, and here we have 3 people like having them. How?
Whichever one of those is the real pain isn't really the problem that we have to face here, Jiraiya boy. The real problem is that for better or worse, 3 Rinnegan holders exist, and we must fight them.
That's also true. But at the same time, I believe that neither of these 3 are the real Pain, because we saw that Pain is that Yahiko guy that went into that machine. So these are like props. I don't know what's going on, but this is my theory, okay? The power of those eyes is to like see a human being and like the eyes, you know, activate the eyes, and then you get that pattern because you're brainwashed. He can control you. So I believe these 3 guys here with the Rinnegan, they don't really possess the Rinnegan. They're just like controlled by the real Pain, that Yahiko fella, but they're just strong on their own. Like if he possessed Jiraiya, he would still be able to do all of this, only he would have like the eyes shaped of that Rinnegan thing, okay? So that doesn't mean he has the Rinnegan, that just means he's brainwashed by that dude's visual prowess. So that's my theory, okay? That's my theory. I might be wrong, but I think I'm onto something here.
Just who or what is Pain?
Well, it's still not clear. We don't know that yet. But there is a wee little bit that we can figure out all on our own.
What?
Their vision is linked.
Yeah.
They share images between them. That's the ability that those eyes possess.
True.
Yes, but what does all of that mean exactly, and how is that an advantage in battle?
Let me put it as simply as I can. In the same way that 3 security cameras show 3 different angles of the same image, those guys are able to see 3 separate viewpoints all at the same time. So if just one of them can see their target, then the other 2 can attack or counter with the ideal move and with perfect timing,
Damn.
without even seeing their foe or with their own eyes.
They're
at all.
waiting for him.
So
Oh.
they've got triple the sight of everyone else.
I thought they were like creating an ambush while this guy was explaining, but no, that was just an imaginary scenario where he explains like all the viewpoints of, okay.
And unlike the weakness of the Byakugan, we can always keep guard over each other's blind spots, all without weaving any hand signs or manipulating chakra.
It does make for an invincible combination.
Yeah, that is.
Well then, we'll have to split them up and fight them separately. I'm absolutely positive I can win facing them one-on-one, but since they possess such abilities, fighting as a team would have to be their base mode of attack. I bet they do all they can not to get split up.
Yeah, if you split them up.
Taijutsu isn't going to work against him, and any ninjutsu would be just absorbed like
Yeah,
before.
that guy can.
If taijutsu and ninjutsu won't work, then the only other option is genjutsu.
Yes.
It's too bad I'm just a big dud when it comes to using genjutsu.
We need Itachi. I'm just kidding.
But as I recall, the 2 of you...
Yes, you're right.
They
about
can
that,
do
Jiraiya.
genjutsu?
If they're former students of yours, then they undoubtedly know that you don't use genjutsu very much. But that might just give us an opening that we can
That's
use.
an advantage.
No way! I'm not gonna do it! You understand me?
What are you 2 talking about?
Listen, Ma, world peace could very well be hanging on the outcome of this battle right here. So this is no time for you to be selfish.
I don't care about the senile old geezer's prophecies.
The great Lord Elder
Why
told
doesn't
us
she
to get
wanna do
along,
it?
Or did you conveniently forget that again?
So, I don't get it. Why do you object to
Yeah.
this so much?
I can't sing a duet with Paul. Not at this plump, ripe old age. It's embarrassing.
Are you kidding me?
Duet?
Who's gonna hear
Our
you?
most powerful genjutsu is a jutsu where we confound an opponent's sense of hearing with song.
With song, huh?
Oh, so they're gonna sing. They're gonna sing a song, and in doing so, they're gonna put him in a genjutsu. So okay, so it's through the ear, kind of like the Yuya used the flute. So these guys are gonna sing, and she's complaining that she's a bad singer in her old age. Are you kidding me? Who's gonna hear you in these old pipes, man? I swear to God, man. Ladies in this show are just.
I see. So that's why we retreated.
That's correct. This genjutsu is very powerful, but its one major weakness is that once we make a sound, our whereabouts are revealed to the enemy. To make it work, we have to combine the sounds and create the melody that traps the enemy inside the genjutsu. And it takes a little time for the whole thing to take effect.
Wait a minute. So they're not retrieving. They just retreated for a brief moment, and they're gonna head back into the battle? No, man, I don't think this is a good idea. I thought he was retreating, going back to the Leaf Village and divulging what he learned so far. Maybe come back with reinforcements. He can't take them all on by himself. Are you kidding me, Jiraiya? What? They retreated so these guys can prepare into creating a genjutsu, not because Like Jiraiya himself said, this is too much for him. It is too much for him. There's 3 of them, for God's sakes. And you can use ninjutsu or taijutsu. And you can use genjutsu. You can use genjutsu, man. These toads need to use it instead of you because you're so bad at it. So what the hell, man? Just go away and come back when you're really ready. I don't like this, man.
If they figure out where we are before they're caught in the genjutsu and attack us, then we will surely lose. But once they're caught under our spell, victory is assured.
Okay, they're praising these genjutsu a little too much. To be honest, ooh, 2 ways.
What is it, boy?
It does look different.
If your lives are in danger in this fight, I want you to free yourself from my shoulders.
No, no way! The fate of the ninja world could depend on this battle, Jiraiya boy!
Free yourselves from my shoulders? Are they embedded in him? Or I thought they were just standing on him, like...
I have a plan in mind, but it's a gamble. A big one.
Did he merge with these dudes? So Jiraiya has a plan. Interesting, man. Interesting. I love and hate this at the same time. Like, okay, I'm having a love and hate relationship with this episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Begin.
Wait, is this the genjutsu? But Pain isn't here. What the? Are they trying to, like, the pipes
What is that?
are contracting sound and yeah, it's echoing through the pipes.
It's frogs croaking.
Ah, he caught him.
Genjutsu.
They did it without endangering themselves. Like, they did it from a distance. Wait, are they in a genjutsu or aren't they?
A shadow clone.
Oh, that was a shadow clone.
Fire style! Giant flame ball!
Again, she used it as a diversion, okay?
That's who. Good. My gamble paid off. That big guy went after the jutsu to absorb it just like I thought.
So that was also a distraction.
The first one only used summoning. And both times my jutsu was absorbed, it was the big guy who did it. So it's just as I suspected. Each of them only possesses a single type of ability.
So each of them possess only one. I thought, okay, we're getting somewhere here now.
Right now, the big one's eyes are focused on my jutsu.
So he's trying
That
to
other
separate.
one I blinded earlier.
Oh yeah, he blinded him. I
So
thought
now
he had
there's only one of them.
his eyes closed. So this was a diversion for
Looking
the.
at me. This one too. Gotcha.
Ooh,
Can't move. This is the dark swamp.
Just a little more!
Now we're finally one-on-one. I'm not letting you summon.
And one-on-one, he's stronger. So he did all of this just to separate these guys' visual links so he can attack him one-on-one. And they can't counter it because he can't see it coming. He's too fast. What?
So, you got us. You're trapped inside a genjutsu
This
paralysis
is-
that binds your psyche. Now none of your bodies, even your main body, will be able to move at all.
Oh, this is cool!
I didn't expect a genjutsu like this from you, of all people.
Look at the toads!
I thought I taught you better. Don't let your guard down no matter who your opponent is. Nagato.
He's still calling him Nagato.
All I want to do is protect those two.
I feel like it's not this kid,
What
man.
kind of pain I may be forced to endure.
But he did say this.
I understand.
I still feel like this is the same story as Kakashi and that kid Obito and the kid Nagato. Something happened to him, and that Yahiko kid that said that he's gonna protect him next time, okay? I think he failed in doing so, and when he lost him, he like took, or that kid gave him the eyes, and now he's doing all of this because he wants to avenge his fallen friend, the one that was shy, the one that wanted to protect Dan. Like, I feel as though that's like, I don't know, man, but
Instead of trying to rule the world through pain, I wish you'd moved past it and used your power to create peace in a positive way.
he's not getting through to him.
That apprentice will become a ninja who will bring about a great change in the ninja world. That is what I foresaw in my dream. Either great stability or great destruction, the likes of which this world has never seen. But we...
And FYI, this great elder Sage Toad really reminds me of the Namekian elder, you know, the huge one that also had premonitions like this, and you know, was wise and was really old. Like, you guys remember the Battle of Namek and the great elder Namekian. So I really see the inspiration to all of this in Dragon Ball. Like, not every single part, but it was somewhat inspired by that. And I love that. I love that because in watching this and realizing these details, I myself get to relive a little bit of nostalgia like you guys who already watched this show. This is awesome.
I cannot say.
For just a little while there, I believed that you would have won.
Yeah, he took a wrong turn somewhere.
Farewell, Nagato.
Whoa! What? He pierced him! All three of them put him in a genjutsu, they couldn't move, had a conversation,
Finally over.
and then killed them off. FYI, I don't believe this to be over because the main body, Yahiko kid, man, the Yahiko kid is alive. Like, these, like, I'm telling you, these are just regular people that were controlled by that eye. This is far from over. I don't like this.
All right?
Boy, that Genjutsu song is certainly hard on the throat, I'll tell you that.
And it's really difficult keeping tempo with Pa, too. That jutsu isn't easy in any way, shape, or form. Damages the throat, stretches the lower jaw till it sags, creates wrinkles.
You have my profound apologies, but at least you can both take a rest now. You see, I believe I've finally made my selection.
Oh, the decision that the elder spoke about, but I don't believe this is over, man.
Didn't you
Yup.
teach me never to let my guard down? Did you forget, Jiraiya-sensei?
I knew it! I knew it, man! He let his guard down, man! And I believe this to be yet another body, not the main one, still not the main one, because Yahiko, man. Oh. He took his arm off! Okay, man, I do not like this at all! No, man!
Arm, you're injured.
I'm aware of that.
What is going on?
Yeah, he's aware of
He's got
that.
a different face than the other three had.
Yeah,
He was
man.
probably summoned earlier, but we weren't aware of it until now.
I see. Back before they got caught under our Genjutsu then.
Before they got caught in the Genjutsu, that one dude that summoned the other two summoned another one just in case to hide and... Oh my god, how many bodies do they have, man?
All right then.
What? He took out the swords that Jiraiya embedded. I'm sorry.
The 6 paths of pain in attendance.
6 now? We have to face 6 of them?
What the hell are
Take a
those
good
guys?
close look. The 3 that we just took down are among them, too.
Yeah,
All
that's
I
what
can
I...
think of is that the newly summoned ones must have revived them with some sort of jutsu.
Is there
How?
a jutsu that can revive as many as 3 people when they're undoubtedly dead and gone? Are these guys...
Well, Orochimaru managed to do so. He summoned the first and the second Hokage in the battle against the third, and he wanted to summon the fourth, I believe, as well. So that was 3 people, 3 very dead people. So this is possible. So wait a minute, when he took out the swords, he did so he could heal. Maybe he just healed them. Man, 6 of them, and I see the real one is among them. So this is getting real, man. These toads are worn out. Jiraiya's worn out, and the real Pain hasn't even fought yet. And now there's 6 of them, double the trouble, man.
Is even human at all?
He already said he's a god.
Just what exactly are you, Pain?
That name is an alias. Pain is actually a designation that refers to the 6 of us as a group.
I knew it.
But why? Why are there 6 Rinnegan bearers?
How does he not recognize Yahiko?
You're...
Okay, I don't know how to interpret this. Did he finally recognize Yahiko? And was I right? Was I right? This is not Nagato, man. This is Yahiko. This is Yahiko. Like, the main Pain is Yahiko. That's him, man. Like, it's a spitting image of the boy. And I believe that this last scene, because Jiraiya says, yo, like, I believe he finally recognized him. But yes, I knew that Pain was just an alias. Like, he himself said they went through such pain during the war, losing everything and everybody, and they only had themselves, okay, each other, those 3 little kids. So, I don't know what happened. I believe that kid, Nagato, died in some horrible death, and he felt such pain that it's like unimaginable, and that's why he chose that alias. That makes so much sense, but he said that's an alias for all 6 of us. And he also said something about the 6 paths, and I believe, because, like I said, I rewatched the previous episode multiple times because there were a lot of information, so I learned a lot. In that fruition, he said, like, that sage that was above everything, that created all ninjutsu, had those eyes. I believe he said that he had those 6 paths on him. So now he has those eyes, and he has 6 bodies, and all of them possess that same eye, and they share a name. And I believe all those bodies are being controlled by this Yahiko fella, because he just appeared and he's not even worn out, he didn't even battle. And man, I don't like this. Jiraiya got his arm ripped off, and the toads were like, oh my god, your arm! He's like, trust me, I feel it. Yeah, he feels it. What do you think, he doesn't feel that? But at the same time, you're having a conversation with a guy that ripped your arm off, all while bleeding, like all over the place. Retreat, disappear, do that thing Kabuto and Orochimaru do, and just vanish, man. This is not good. You barely took down 3 of them. Now there is double the trouble, 6 of them, and the main guy is right over there, man. You cannot. And if all of them have different types of powers, like we have 3 new powers that we don't even know what are they. Like the one can summon, the other one can like absorb powers, and the third one, what does the third one do? Like, I don't know, man, but there's 3 more, and it's just I don't know, man. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. This is just blowing my brain. If you watch closely, you can actually see my IQ rising from watching this. This is amazing. Like I said before, man, this show should be broadcasted worldwide, and it should be mandatory material for all the children and people to see, because you can learn a lot. I love this, man. I love this. Like, okay, we get a lot of fighting sequences, but you know what I enjoy even more? I enjoy the sentences, man. I enjoy the feeling behind it. I enjoy the music behind it. I enjoy how they see everything from a different angle, from a different perspective. You can apply all of this in real life. You can, like, even this concept of pain, it's so dope, man. Like, there's real pain in real life, and some people don't know how to handle it, and I understand that. But here you see the different views, the different points. Even Jiraiya himself said that at one point he believed this kid to be the one that was prophesied, but now he sees that, like, he steered away from his path. He took a wrong turn, somewhere along the line, and I myself believe that this is not that kid anymore. That kid died, and now this Yahiko kid is doing all of this. I don't know how, I don't know, but it's so amazing. It's such good writing. The story is so unpredictable, man. I cannot predict anything. I'm trying my best, I'm trying my darnest, but I am just like, the only thing I'm able to do right now is just enjoy the show, man. And that's what I'm gonna try to do. So guys, that's it for today. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.